Now I have to rethink of mine.
Really?
I got it. No, I got it.
All right.
Okay.
All right. I'm trying to think how to say it. All right.
Well, I thought you had it.
No, I do have it. I mean, look, I have it.
Look, I got the goods.
Look, I got it. Welcome to the Corn Corner podcast. I'm Wicked Ren, and it's more of a dry heat.
I'm Cam Damage, and I'm in a polycule with Julia Roberts and her pizza from Eat, Pray, Love.
Speaking of pizza, today we're going to be talking about pizza. We're talking about toppings. We're going to talk about the cheese. We're going to talk about the marinara. We're going to talk about the bread, the dough that creates it.
What else?
We're going to talk about the boxes.
We're
talking about the memories included. We're going to talk about
cinema and pizza.
We will talk about that.
You know I'm going to.
There's going to be a lot of different places we're going to go this episode, and I want you to come along with us along the Corn Corner podcast.
Got so serious. And we got a branding. Follow the Discord. Find us on Patreon.
I was about to make that joke.
Like and subscribe.
We're talking about water. We're talking about flour. A yeast.
I didn't know where you were going with that. I was like, we are? We already did drinks.
We're talking about pizza.
Yeah.
And it is one of the best things that was made recently. And I love it.
Recently.
It was recent in the whole scope of the
humankind.
Earth.
Yeah.
It's a more recent food thing that we're eating. You put it in the oven. It's going to cook. You're going to enjoy it.
Yeah.
When was the last time you've had pizza?
I feel like it was probably actually with you and having one of the Bambinos from Trader Joe's. I haven't had pizza delivery or gone to a brick and mortar, if I may.
You may.
In quite some time. Although Brad went without me recently. And
that's fun.
My boy's going on dates.
What kind of pizza do they get?
There's a slice shop next to the comic shop that we go to.
A slice shop.
Which is great. I miss a slice shop.
Now, I've never said that phrase before. I've never heard that phrase.
I don't think it's uncommon. I don't think this is one of those that Cam made this up.
Listen, I would never say you'd make anything up, but also...
That's literally... I posted a clip on our TikTok of an old thing where you say, you're making all this up verbatim.
I'll be honest, you do make a couple things up.
Sometimes.
But a lot of the things, I would never say that you make something up if you didn't make it up, but you do make up a lot of things.
Sure. I'm very imaginative.
I remember this clip. You make up things, stores, specifically in the Midwest, and food items that people eat in the Midwest.
You're talking about Pennsylvania, not
Burly
the Midwest.
pancakes.
Yeah.
Things like that.
I've definitely talked about
You'll
that.
just throw things out there.
Yeah. Paul Bunyan's onion rings.
Is that real?
No.
You see what I mean?
It sounds like it, though.
This is why I can never... that's the thing. It's I can never believe you on this show. Viewers say that. Viewers comment. They never know when to take you seriously.
You're gaslighting me with your gaslighting because you're the one.
I don't gaslight anybody. Anyway, when you said slice shop, I do think that it's something you say because you're from
the mid-Atlantic.
Northeast.
Yeah. Well,
that's where that is. That state is in the Northeast.
Yes.
And that's by New York. And everybody thinks pizza.
Yes.
So I think you say slice shop because of that.
Probably.
Are there slice shops there?
Thing. Yeah. In PA? Yes, actually. That was one of my favorite things about going to the movies when I was younger is that there was the pizza place that was like that, where it's, they have all the pizzas out and you're I want a slice of the taco pizza, whatever, that kind of shit.
Yeah. The common taco pizza.
It was good. It was a JoJo's. Big ups to JoJo's, excuse me. Pizzeria.
Big up. Yeah, I would just never say that because growing up in the South, pizza didn't come in slices. You just got a whole pie. And also we didn't call it a pie.
I was just gonna say, whenever are you you want to get a pie? I can't even hey, bud.
But so what kind of pizza did the two of them get?
Oh, I don't actually know.
They got their own slices.
Yes. I don't know what toppings they got. They literally probably went to the comic shop together and then they were like, hey, are you hungry? And they went and got a slice of pizza each.
See, I liked the story a lot more when I thought about them debating together what pizza they were going to share.
Oh. Well, I can't imagine what that would be because they're both. No, Brad. He'd be like, whatever you want, and whatever ended up on it, he'd probably deal with it.
Yeah.
And then complain later.
And I do think that Mike doesn't really. You could put anything on that pizza and he'd love it.
Probably, I would say, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Maybe not an anchovy, but who's doing that anymore? That's a topic. What are the weirdest? Okay, start at the beginning. What's your go-to?
We're gonna start this whole.
Yeah.
Welcome to the Corner Podcast.
I'm kidding. No, okay. What are your go-to pizza toppings?
Oh, it's easy.
I know.
Pepperoni, black olive, jalapeno. You know this.
I know the
I
answer.
know you know
They
it.
don't know it.
No,
And I
love
find that
it.
weird.
See,
Only
it's
because of
not.
the black olive.
The black olive on there is just key.
Because it's
so
salty.
good. Yeah,
That's
great.
Yeah.
Briny, olive, and then the jalapeno, a little bit of heat,
Yeah.
and then pepperoni. Duh. Pepperoni says classic to me.
That's like if you're getting a meat on a pizza, that's it.
Yeah.
Especially if it's a little, the ones they like cuppy.
Little cuppies.
Yeah.
But when I do go and we order like a pizza for the table or something, I'm pretty easy.
Yeah.
I'm like, whatever you want, I don't care.
I won't make a huff.
No, I'm just gonna say, hey.
Cheese, pepperoni,
Now,
some weird fucking Brooklyn shit that has goat cheese and figs on it.
this is what I was getting to. I got a sneeze coming. It's not happening though. You would like a fig pizza.
I do like an artisanal pizza.
Yeah. See, for me, not what I want.
I do think it's more of a flatbread. Like there's this is a made up distinction in my
Good.
own head.
No, I think it's real. I think it's real.
Although I do think that flatbread shapes are usually like oblong instead of circular, but also fuck that. It's just weird. Like you're not going to order a pizza and being like, oh yeah, the classic arugula pizza.
Yeah.
Which by the way, garbage. I would never. So like it's like a different category under
Yeah.
the pizza umbrella.
I would agree.
Yeah.
I don't like flatbreads.
Me either.
I'm not gonna get it.
Like most of the time.
To me, it's not a pizza.
Well, they don't usually have a tomato sauce
Yeah.
element.
So it's a pizza-like object.
Yeah. Pizza adjacent.
Now, when you were growing up,
Yeah.
did your parents leave you money to buy pizza?
Yes.
What a cool thing.
Loved it.
What a cool thing that I think will never happen again.
Yes. Probably not. Like it won't. There's things that of our childhood that won't be replicated ever again. And a lot of them do surround pizza. And one of the other ones that comes to mind is the forcing of baby Cam to face their social anxiety by, if you want pizza, you have to call and order it.
Holy shit.
And it was like, if you don't, then we're not eating. So it was like, of course that they would still there would still be dinner or something, maybe. But it was like forcing that. And
Yeah.
then I had to answer the door or something like that.
It's probably a good thing that your parents did, if I'm being clear.
But also, I don't know if it's appropriate for a 9-year-old to be like, hello. like
a Home Alone situation.
Yeah. What an icon. The heroicness of him to be able to do all that.
He did order pizza in that movie.
Yeah.
What kind of pizza did he get?
I don't remember, but I feel like he got more than one. Maybe it was just pepperoni. But remember, he does the whole thing with the fake mob movie.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I do remember that, but I thought the fake mob movie was a Scare the Intruders.
Yeah, no, it's not. Maybe he does use that also. But he uses it against the pizza guy telling him to fuck
leave
off.
it.
Yeah.
But was the guy going to be not going to give it to him because he was a kid?
He didn't have money.
Oh.
Yeah. Because also a whole thing in that is that he steals a toothbrush or something.
Oh.
Maybe that's in 2. I don't know.
remember that.
He never has money.
How did he get left again?
He got on the wrong flight in the
Oh.
second one because they were all going, which is also how?
Yeah.
But it was a different time. Flights didn't pre 9/11.
Yeah.
Never forget.
I don't remember that, though.
There was
honestly.
not security.
I don't-
It wasn't like that. You could go into an airport. Now we're just off, but I'll bring it back. I know how to. You could go into an airport and your loved one gets off a flight and you're standing at the gate being
Wow.
like, hi.
I mean, I guess that does make sense.
Yeah. The TSA is a complete invention post
9/11.
9/11, I'm pretty sure.
What does TSA stand for?
something security administration, transit security. I don't know.
Oh, I think
something,
that's it.
Yeah, something like that. I don't know. But anyway, we're bringing it back around because there's Sbarro at the airport.
When you would go to the mall growing up, would you get Sbarro?
No. And I can't, now that I said the airport thing, have you ever been on a plane and someone, it's already weird when someone pulls out their food they bought in the terminal, like
That
an
is
actual meal.
so weird to me.
Yeah.
Why would you do that?
I don't, like, it's not really that weird, but in my head, I'm like, you fucking monster. Because it's always something that's like crazy pungent and you're like in this tube of metal with everyone else. But like, I've been on a lot of flights, frankly, recently where someone does pull out pizza and I'm like,
Wild.
I couldn't think of a more unfriendly flight thing.
I just don't think about for me, I would rather eat at the restaurant versus on the plane.
And I don't even like sitting in the waiting area eating. Like after top surgery, we had burgers that we sat and ate like.
Oh yeah.
And they were good, honestly. But we were
great.
like little monsters, like, and I couldn't use I was like.
Yeah, it was fun. I will say that was fun to me because we had so much time.
Yeah, which I do enjoy at the airport.
Yeah, me too. Like,
now we just need to do an airport episode.
this is pizza.
Yeah.
So we're actually not allowed
bring
to
it
talk
back
about
around.
the airport anymore. But I did like that because we had so much time and that was cool. Like, there's always a fun time in the airport when you got a lot of time.
Yeah. Just bebop around.
Anyway, back on pizza. So you're ordering the pizza.
I was going to talk about Lunchables. We'll come back to it.
We're gonna get there.
Yeah.
Stuffed crust.
Love it.
Yeah, I remember actively wanting stuffed crust, being like, "Holy shit!"
Yeah.
You kidding me?
It's incredible. And like the pizza
Do they
attached
still
to
do
it. Yeah. But the pizza attached to it sucks. Garbage.
Yeah.
Because it's like weird and like flat. But the
Yeah.
crust makes it all worth it. And then they started doing the crazy little like cheese popper crusts that it's like stuffed crust, but they're little like bread balls with cheese in them that make up the crust.
Oh, that's.
I'll fall for it every time.
Oh. I went through a big bacon on pizza phase in college.
I'm familiar. Also, I did too.
I've been there.
Yeah. Well,
I used to do regular bacon and pineapple.
oh, as opposed to like Canadian bacon.
Yeah,
Okay.
because I didn't like
Which is
ham.
just ham.
Yeah, I didn't like ham, in
Who does?
college.
Do you like it now?
I don't mind it now, but then I was like very against it. But yeah, the bacon and the pineapple,
Amazing.
so good.
Yeah, I would agree. There was as we know, I did enjoy drinking in college.
We do know.
So like it wasn't every weekend including Friday, but like once a weekend I would get like a large meat lovers pizza from, I think it was called like Queen Pizza or something like that. And that was for me. like
Yeah.
maybe my roommate could have like a slice or two, but I was like, this is my pizza. And it was so fucking good though. Like it was like pan pizza with like super thick crust and all the meats and like that was it.
I love it.
I love pan pizza.
Pizza's gotten so expensive.
Has it?
Yeah.
I haven't gotten it from
Like getting a pizza on like Uber Eats or something like that, it'll be like $40.
Oh, that's kind of insane.
Yeah.
You know what we need to do? Get on a Papa Murphy's Take and Bake pizza. So for those who don't know, there's this, and it's in multiple places. It's not just Washington, I'm sure. There's a place, but around Seattle called Papa Murphy's Take and Bake Pizza, and it is such like a icon that in map directions it'll be like take a right at Papa Murphy's Take and Bake Pizza, and we'd be like, fucking what?
What? God.
Instead of a street. But the concept is that, this is insane to me. It's like you just buy the pizza uncooked and then you take it home and cook it yourself.
In your fucking home oven.
Yeah.
That can't get that hot without a pizza stone.
Yeah.
Why would you ever want that?
And why this establishment is based entirely on that when like freezer pizzas at the grocery store exist for a fraction of the price. It has to be a front. It's like Mattress Firm.
So weird.
Yeah.
Babe, you gotta get home. You gotta get a pizza in the oven. There was like, we were talking about their ad spots and stuff and like how it's like, they're like, hey, it's so convenient. And like, well, It's not that convenient because it's going to take about an hour to cook.
First, you got to preheat the oven.
Yeah.
Then you got to do this. Do you have the pizza stone? It's like, it's not going to fit on a cookie sheet.
It's like a single mom's like checking out and they're like, you got to get home.
You got to get in the oven now.
Yeah.
Those kids are already home from school.
Can you call them to get them to preheat the oven?
What it's like the new generations. Can you take the chicken out of the freezer?
Yeah, exactly.
Which is also a thing that will not happen anymore.
I just couldn't imagine wanting that pizza pie.
No. Why would you? It's probably the same price as just getting a fucking cooked pizza.
I know.
It's insane to me.
Well, their whole thing is that it's fresh. That's what they say.
Aren't they all?
Yeah, no. Who gives a shit?
Yeah.
It's got fresh cheese.
So, yeah, I'm like, so?
Speaking of a home oven, Trader Joe's,
Yeah.
which we love
We do.
on this podcast, they have a pizza dough ball.
I've never...
It is very cheap. It's about $2 for a pizza dough ball. It's
in like
great.
a fridge area?
Yeah, in the refrigerated section. And you can take that, you can put it on a cookie sheet.
Yeah.
And you can put a little mozzarella,
Well, hopefully tomato sauce first.
a tomato sauce.
Otherwise, you're talking about a flatbread here.
I will never talk about a flatbread on this podcast. And then you can put a meat and you can put anything you want on it. And then you bake it. And I'll tell you, it is great for how cheap it is, how easy it is.
I've never used that. I love a Trader Joe's freezer pizza, though. Like the Bambino pizzas that we have.
I love the Bambinos because they're 4 little tiny ones and they're wrapped in 2 and 2.
I can't not think of the one memory.
I know. It's a funny memory.
We'll keep it to ourselves. And now I don't know why I even brought it up.
Yeah.
Okay. I want to go back to Papa Murphy's, but not really. What's your favorite chain pizza situation?
I recently had Domino's
Yeah.
and I was like, holy shit.
It's the best one.
It's so good.
Yeah.
But I did love Pizza Hut as a kid, as an establishment, like going into the fucking...
We've talked about this before. Did you do Book It?
Is that a school thing?
Yeah.
No.
Okay. I feel like I know there's people out there that did this, and I need people to talk about in the comments if they did. But there was like a program where you like read books, and the more you read, the more you like earn things at Pizza Hut. And it was called Book It.
I'd be reading everything.
Yeah. It's like a personal pan pizza or like a pizza party
Yeah.
at the Hut. Like, and I was like, fuck yeah. Like,
Yeah.
But that's also a thing that like kids these days. Are there even Pizza Huts that you can walk in and sit down with like a salad bar and shit?
I don't believe there are, but I don't really know.
I'd be so intrigued to go to one if there were still.
I don't believe so. But
With the red cups.
yeah. And the chandeliers.
Yeah.
God, those things
Terrible.
are great.
Dusty. God, I like am the sense memory
Yeah.
transported.
Do you remember Cece's Pizza?
Yeah.
I had this like I think it was
Disgusting.
I liked it.
It was like
It was
for anyone that
low
doesn't
tier.
know, it's pizza buffet basically.
Yeah.
But it was like shit like macaroni pizza and like
They
weird.
had a spinach and artichoke pizza, and I was like,
was probably pretty good, actually.
So it was so good, and they had dessert pizzas that were great. A bunch of my friends worked there. Anyway, they had this little punch card that my grandma gave me, and she like prepaid for like 10 buffets,
Holy shit.
and then I would go and just punch it and get in for free.
That's awesome.
So I used to go all the time. I'd be like, let's go to
Unlimited
Cece's.
pizza.
Let's go to Cece's. They had a cookie dough dessert pizza, and I remember I used to like remember it so well.
So was it like a cookie base and then pieces of cookie dough on top?
Yeah, kind of. And
What's
and
the
they had
tomato sauce?
It was like some kind of chocolate sauce.
God, sickening.
It was so good. But they would have in the top of the little cookie dough bites like would get a little bit crispy. The inside would be kind of gooey. I mean, it was just
It does sound pretty good.
it was insane. It was so good.
I think we can all agree that Papa John's is shit tier
Yeah, it's pretty shit tier.
on the whole list.
Do you like the pepperoncinis?
No, I never did eat those.
I love them. Oh, we should talk about. You want to talk about garlic sauce?
Well, I don't. Now I'm like, who really cares about the garlic? That was the only redeemable part of ordering from Papa John's was the like garlic butter sauce that comes on the side.
Yeah,
and
that's
it's like when people are like crab or lobster. It's like no, you just like butter.
Yeah, yeah.
So like you like Papa John's? No, you just like garlic butter.
That stuff's good.
It is good.
The Lunchables.
Yeah,
That's also one that really sticks out to me.
I love that. If I doubt people think of Lunchables and think of like the deli meats.
Yeah.
like it's only the pizza.
Did you microwave them or eat them cold?
Eat them cold. People microwave them?
Oh, yeah.
Did you?
I did half and half, but I definitely microwaved
You did
them.
half and half? Like half the time you would.
Yeah.
Okay. I was
Yeah.
like some of them you'd open the pack and eat one.
But I remember having that little squeeze tube of the marinara.
That was like the most sugar marinara that's ever happened.
And I would just sit there and just eat the rest of it out the tube. I loved it.
Ew.
And then you get little pepperonis. Then go watch Rocket Power. God, that was great.
I was just talking about Rocket Power like the other day.
I didn't really like that shit very much.
I
but for
did.
some reason it's
In there.
it's in the top of my memory bank.
I tried to woogity Mike. Like I did a woogity. And
Yeah,
he
he
was like,
doesn't.
what? And I was like, oh yeah, you're 40 something. My bad.
So let's start making Knight Rider jokes.
Yeah, there you go. Start talking like Kit. There's some whatever. Anyway.
Margarita pizza.
Yeah.
Have you heard of it?
I'm familiar. Actually, that's the pizza that in the intro I said I was in a polycule with Julia Roberts and the pizza from Eat, Pray, Love, and it is a margarita pizza. So please respect my metamor.
I will. I'm so sorry. I've never seen Eat, Pray, Love though.
You don't need to.
I don't like margarita pizza,
I don't either.
but there's this one margarita pizza in that I did like. That's the story.
it's such like a toddler being like, I don't really like margarita pizza, but one time I did have one at Disney that I did like. And you're like, wow, cool.
Sweet.
Yeah,
Okay.
neat.
Yeah. But I didn't want to say that though.
What? You
That
just
I
want to say
had a
that
margarita
statement?
pizza I liked once.
Good.
So.
Okay. So just to really shift from that story, is there other than Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles
Yeah.
movie pizza thing that you think of, or like whatever movie, TV, blah blah blah?
Well, I can't say the one, so I don't know. I can't say Ninja Turtle.
Oh, okay. Have
Because-
you actually seen Ninja Turtle things, or you just know the?
Yeah, I was a Ninja Turtles kid.
Oh, okay.
I loved it. Like, and the
All right,
way
fine.
they
You
pull
can
that
talk
pizza,
about Ninja Turtles.
the way they like pull it. Oh God.
It does. It sells it.
But no, not really. Like, what are pizza movies?
I swear to God, I've talked about this before, but I'm like, we have not talked about pizza before. There's not necessarily movies, but for me, there's like random show things. Like there's an episode of Doug where they make
banana pizza.
Yeah, banana pudding pizza. And it's like a whole like home ec class and
Yeah.
Patty makes banana
It
pudding.
looked good.
I want to try it. I still like, I'm like
I'm
intrigued.
sure like Babish has made it or something.
I think he definitely did.
Someone just had to make
Yeah,
it.
yeah. But like that didn't mean I got to eat it. So, you know? And then the other one that I thought of first that I wanted to bring this whole thing up is the Gimme Pizza rap with Mary Kate and Ashley Olsen.
That was iconic.
Yeah. But then there's like a remix slowed down version.
Oh, trust me, I know.
Yeah. So when Brad and I had like a D&D group in college, and then we would go on like lake house weekends where we would like stay up for 5 days straight.
Yeah.
And play D&D for like 12 hours, and then they would all play like League of Legends, or we'd play like Here Escape, or like whatever.
Yeah.
A bunch of dorky shit. That was awesome. But every time we like came into the zone, we would play Gimme Pizza, and everyone would just be like, Gimme Pizza. Like,
Yeah.
and like rap like the whole thing. But then you get into the lyrics. I want to talk about how fucked up it is.
Rain and water.
Whipped cream pouring like a waterfall.
Or
And then there's
whatever.
like a fish. Like the toppings that these kids are suggesting are.
I know. I'm trying to remember these lyrics, and I know Brooks and I were big fans of it.
It's good.
In college.
You got if you don't know what we're talking about, look up Gimme Pizza remix. It's like a slowed down, like spell it out for the honeys. Pizza. So good.
It is very, very good. Yeah, I can't remember the exact lyrics of that, but I do remember it being very, very funny to me.
It was really good.
What are other pizza movies where people eat pizza in them?
So many. Anyone that
Just
takes
name
place
one.
in New York.
Name it.
You got mail.
When do they eat pizza?
There's probably no, I think there actually is some point where like Tom Hanks is being snide as he is in that movie and like eating pizza.
Being sad eating pizza?
Snide. He's very
He's being snide?
well the whole the plot of that movie?
No.
It's a really good movie. It's one of the top rom-coms for me. And you know
Okay.
I love a rom-com.
Hey, we know it. We love it here.
Yeah. So it's Meg Ryan is a small bookshop owner, small business.
Yeah.
And then Tom Hanks owns like a major Fox Books corporation. So it's like a whatever, Borders, like that kind of thing.
Got it.
Borders doesn't exist anymore.
It does.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
One of those. And they
like a KB Toys.
yeah. You know what I'm saying? EB Games.
This is a lot like Kmart. That's what you're trying to say,
God.
right?
It's like
Anyway.
Office Depot.
Yeah, got
Okay,
it.
so the big company moves at like a location
Yeah.
very close to the small bookshop called the Shop Around the Corner.
Oh, that's cute.
And then they become rivals, but they also have met on AOL.
Holy
And like we're like
shit.
chatting on AOL before the whole rivalry thing.
Yeah.
So they're in love online, but never met in real life. And in real life, they're rivals. And then like this whole,
Oh my god.
God, it's a real good movie. I gotta say.
Do they not send? How does she not just connect the name to the?
Because they just were using usernames.
Oh, okay.
Like, and I like that's how they referred to each other, like by the like AOL handles.
What were their handles?
I don't know if I think hers was like Shop Girl or something weird. I don't remember
Well, it
exactly.
says Big Book Man.
Yeah, no,
Circuit City
it
Lover.
had nothing to do with like I don't know, Circuit City. Does that exist anymore?
No.
I'm trying to think of another one. There's one where someone's like blotting grease off of the pizza that I like have so vividly in my head right now, but I don't remember what movie it is.
I used to do that because my grandma used to do it.
God, it's so stupid.
It is. Hey.
But I get it. But also, I'm like, you're eating the pizza already. Just get into it. Like, you don't need to to save the calories of blotting the grease off.
Maybe you should Google pizza and movies. I think that might be a good use of your one Google per fiscal
episode.
month.
Oh,
Yeah.
I mean, well, Eat, Pray, Love, but we already mentioned that.
Yeah, they do eat in that one. There's a cracker thin, like a wafer thin pizza right now that Kenji is doing a lot of research
stuff with.
on. And he just put out a tavern style Detroit pizza that's cut in squares. And he's been posting a ton of it.
I like Detroit pizza a lot.
Yeah. And he's posting a lot of it on
Back to the Future too. That's a great one, actually. Sorry.
what happened.
I like Back to the Future too. Not as much as one, but it's still a fine movie. But there is like a thing. Have you seen Spy Kids?
Yeah.
Where they take like the little packet and put it in the microwave and then it's a Big Mac.
Yeah.
So it's like that, but it's a pizza, like a Pizza Hut pizza.
That's so cool.
And that's like what they have for family dinner. That's the whole story. Anyway.
Pizza Hut's logo in like the 80s was so cool. Like all their branding.
Oh, that's true. It was
really,
very
really neat.
iconic. Oh, of course, Spaceballs. I
What do they
hated
do
that.
in that?
Pizza the Hut, like
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
it's disgusting looking. I
It's
I
pretty
like,
gross.
Didn't like that at all.
Give us another one. What did you Google to find this?
Pizza and movies.
That's fun. And you're scrolling a lot.
Toy Story.
Are you scrolling past movies?
Spider-Man 2. Yeah, because I don't care about a lot
Oh,
of these.
what is that?
When he's a pizza delivery boy and he like has the huge, like a comically large stack of pizzas.
That's cool.
On his, it's not that's a bad movie.
Sorry. I'm so sorry.
It's not. Oh, Along Came Polly is where the grease blotting is.
Oh, okay.
Do you know that one?
No.
Oh my God, it's
Tell me about it.
Philip Seymour Hoffman's best movie.
Okay.
If I may, rest his soul. Bless up. Give him a bless up.
Okay. I don't even know who I couldn't pick him out of a lineup.
Well, not anymore because he's dead.
Well, we have photos of him. I'd imagine.
Anyway, it's one of those movies at the time when they were doing like, this woman is so incompetent. It's
Yeah.
funny. And then the guy is very uptight and they're in love.
Yeah.
Like that kind of whatever. Anyway, so Philip Seymour Hoffman plays like kind of a washed up child actor who's best friends with the uptight guy.
Okay.
And there's like a scene where they're eating fucking pizza and talking about life stuff. But a more important, and Ben Stiller is blotting the grease off. And Philip Seymour Hoffman takes his pizza and like gets the grease onto his, and like that's like a thing.
God, that's so gross.
More importantly, there's a scene where they're playing basketball, and Philip Seymour Hoffman keeps going like raindrops and like
Is he like missing?
yeah, it's like bad.
Is that from that movie? Like
Yeah.
when he's like,
Yeah,
that's so funny.
it's like one of the best scenes in the entire thing.
He says something like he's like back. Something
I don't remember
know.
what else
and he
he
like
says.
hits the backboard or something like really hard.
and just like
He's bad. It's funny.
it's hilarious.
Wow. Well, this has made me want pizza. I'll be honest.
I agree.
Do you like a bell pepper on pizza?
I don't like bell peppers. Period.
Supreme pizza.
I don't get it. Like, cause that's just like bacon, sausage, bell pepper.
I don't think it has
olive?
bacon on it. No bacon.
Or not bacon, pepperoni, sausage, bell pepper, olive.
Mushroom.
Oh yeah. So it's just one meat, probably.
I think it's just. I think it's just sausage. To be honest with you,
This one doesn't count because we need to know.
this is actually important. But I think it's bell pepper. I think it's green bell pepper. I think it's black olives. I think it's mushrooms. I think it's onion, and I think it's sausage.
This is obscene. It says that has to be just that place. It's pepperoni, seasoned pork, beef, mushroom, green bell pepper, and onion.
See, that's an elevated supreme. Go to Pizza Hut.
This
Supreme.
is Pizza Hut Supreme. Pepperoni, seasoned pork, beef.
This isn't. I don't know.
This isn't real.
This is like an elevated thing. That's not the origins of a supreme pizza. Why do we call it supreme? I'm fascinated.
Because it's everything possible on it.
No, but it's not though, because there's no jalapeno, there's no red olive, or sorry, red bell pepper, there's no green olive. Like, it's not everything.
This one is pepperoni, Italian sausage, green pepper, red onion, mushroom, and then super supreme is all that, but add ham, beef, and olives. That's too much.
Agreed.
Like, there's too much going on.
But it seems like every supreme at least has mushrooms, onion.
Yeah.
Onion is one that appears in the supreme pizza that isn't in other pizzas.
Sometimes it is on like a barbecue pizza.
Yeah, but that's, to me, a barbecue pizza is like an auxiliary pizza. That's like a pizza where you're like, I want a barbecue pizza.
That's, yeah, like a taco pizza.
Yeah, like
Although Domino's had that chicken bacon ranch pizza,
bomb.
I got that constantly in
But
college.
again, auxiliary pizza. That's a fringe pizza.
At the time, it was like the thing.
I agree. I'm not saying I don't agree with you. You always say I don't agree with you. I agree with you. But like, if you're like, I want pizza with a stereotypical representation of pizza, you'd be like pepperoni.
Yeah.
Those kinds of things.
Yeah.
But supreme falls into the stereotypical circle
Yes.
of what we think of as pizza.
But we would never.
But how did supreme like represent these toppings? And also, the onion thing is very polarizing because a lot of people are like, I don't like onion, you know? But you get it on a supreme pizza, it's
I think
okay.
the bell pepper is very polarizing.
Yeah, a lot of people like are like, I don't like it.
Yeah.
The same thing with an aioli. People, I don't like mayo. You like that garlic aioli?
Yeah.
So how did that happen?
Like, how did Supreme Pizza get in the lineup?
Yeah,
In the starter?
Yes.
Like, first string?
Yeah. So that's what I'm asking. It's like, how did that happen?
I feel like, I'm like, I don't know. I feel like it was probably just something like people, it was like the most commonly ordered toppings that weren't on the main ones.
Yeah.
Like, hey, do you have blah, blah, blah? Which is still weird, but they just needed to offer one that was like wild.
kind of a bunch of stuff.
Yeah. And that was like the like kitchen sink pizza. Like, they were like, fuck it.
I'd like to use one more Google. I'd like you to Google origins of the supreme pizza. I think that I want to know it. I think that there's probably people out there that want to know it too.
All right.
You know?
Why don't you, while I'm Googling it and reading, share a memory about pizza with the team?
I one time had a what's that one kind of pizza? A Neapolitan pizza? No,
No.
What is the word that I'm thinking of?
What do you got to describe it more? I got nothing on to go
The
on
pizza
here.
that has the
What's it
tomato
shaped
on
like?
it.
Margarita?
I had a margarita pizza one time.
We just talked about those.
Oh.
Anyway.
Anyway, I had this pizza and I liked it. And I usually don't. So
Oh my God.
Kim's gonna tell us the origin of the supreme pizza.
I don't know.
anything come up?
I don't know how I fell into that one.
You fell hard.
I didn't read because I was laughing at what you were saying.
Does it say anything?
I wish there was just a Wikipedia article. I hate like actual articles.
If it didn't come up easy, then we don't have to see it.
Hold on. Subreddit, no stupid questions. It looks like Pizza Hut popularized the term when they introduced theirs in 1977.
Holy shit.
By 1971, Pizza Hut had become the #1 pizza chain in the world in both sales and number of restaurants. The expansion continued throughout the decade. Within 2 years, the company had opened units in Costa Rica, Japan, and England. Costa Rica. Wow. That's very weird. Product innovation proceeded apace. And in, who wrote this? 1975, a new variety, thick and chewy, was introduced. A supreme pizza was introduced in the United States in 1977.
Wow.
In the same year, stockholders overwhelmingly approved a merger with PepsiCo. So it's like, it just like sealed, everything was like,
and then everyone was like, I want a supreme pizza. So Pizza Hut popularized it.
That's pretty, like it.
It's pretty cool because like, to me, I didn't know that. And I've only existed with Pizza Hut being a thing.
Yeah.
It's also wild how like relatively new pizza is in the United States. And like frozen pizza specifically, like the idea of like going to a pizza place, like is not that old. I watched listen, I'm an expert because I watched a YouTube video essay.
How old is it?
I can't give you an exact number because I don't remember that. Okay. But I remember being like, wow, it's not as old as you think.
Like
same thing with frozen pizzas too. Like the idea of like pizza was like in like the Northeast, but it hadn't gone like other places. So the idea of frozen pizza was to get it other places, like a pizza shop, somewhere, probably New York or whatever, would make pizzas and then send them to people. Yeah. So it's like people weren't going out to pizza places.
That's weird.
It is weird because now it's like everywhere.
Also, was it like there? For some reason, I think of like the early 1900s that there was like pizza. Here, like with the, like an Italian immigration or something, like something like that.
I don't remember, but this frozen pizza YouTube video essay was incredible. We should do a react to it.
Link it. That seems like the weirdest thing to react to possible. Here's an episode of us reacting to which one of these gays isn't actually gay on Jubilee, and then like freezer pizza origins and history.
Does Jubilee have that?
I'm sure.
We gotta react to it.
They have the one we just talked about where it's like, which of them isn't black? Like, it's like, holy shit.
It's insane.
There's a bunch of them that are like, I don't know, they get fucking wild.
I watched the react to that one. Who reacted to the Jubilee episode?
Jarvis and Jordan.
And the stuff that they were saying was so fucking funny.
They're amazing.
Because like the white dude wasn't saying anything.
Yeah, which is smart. Like
but then, I mean, spoiler alert here, but like they like everyone got it wrong 2 times.
Yeah, that's what's funny about it. Also, but when the white dude talked, you're looking at him and being like, "Shut up, fucking like Uncle Cracker." But
he essentially said he like grew up in like South LA, and he was adopted, and all these kinds of things. But
I mean, he was legit, but he was also clearly white.
Jarvis was like, it just shows that like, black men aren't a monolith, and that kind of thing. And like,
that's why I love them, because they're funny and they're also smart and have good topical things.
We should react to them reacting.
We should react to, if they have a video where they eat pizza, we'll react to that.
See, that's my issue with wanting to do reaction videos, is I only want to do reaction videos like that.
What do you mean?
I want to react to them reacting to something. I want to react to somebody eating a pizza.
That's too far, though.
See, this is the issue that I fall into.
Because then there's like a screen and a screen and a screen.
But that's what I want to do. And the thing is that people, I don't want to react to, like, this is the thumbnail. Like, I don't want to do that.
I don't think it has to be. Like,
I want to,
it's hard because that's what sells. There's like, Jarvis also does a live stream thing where he reacts to like unsolved, well, it's just kind of watching, but live reacting to, it's not unsolved mysteries. I don't think. Fact or Fiction with the Frakes guy from
Jonathan Frakes.
Yeah, from Star Trek. He was in that. No, was he? Yeah, he was in that video you sent the other day.
Yeah.
Anyway, and it's just that. But they'd make it like a game because they like say like, is this one? Like, we'll see. Do you think this really happened? Or like, what really happened? So it's like shit like that we have
Fiction.
Yeah. Didn't happen. Total fabrication. All of them.
Yeah, we're going to start doing some reacts.
Maybe.
I think we I think we are. Maybe.
You and Brooks of... I'm trying to think of something other than like Bop and Electric Vacuum.
He has a band called Tetrafusion. A very good band.
Of that fame.
Underrated.
Look it up.
Prog band. And honestly, I mean, should have way more ears on it. You know? Such a good fucking band.
Anyway, you and Brooks are going to react to Good Eats, you said.
We're talking about doing a thing where we go through all the Good Eats episodes and watch them and react to them.
Yeah.
We're going to see if
That's a great idea.
transpires.
I think they should do videos. If we're doing side ones, so I'll do one with Brad where we react to something, but it's Brad actually just playing like Hearthstone on his phone while I'm watching stuff, and then Brad piping in every 5 minutes to go, "What's happening?"
Saying something like interjecting something really like aggressive to like derail.
Yeah.
He plays so many games on that phone.
Yeah.
He loves those phone games.
He loves video games.
Yeah.
And I say, why not?
Hey,
It
let
keeps
him
him
have
busy.
let him have it. There's this commercial growing up of this guy, and he'd say, "Let him have it." In the South.
What was it?
6 people know what I'm talking about. It was a furniture place, and it was like for like people with like really bad credit or whatever that like couldn't get like furniture like Rent-A-Center style furniture like Beta own. And their whole thing was like, come in with anything, we'll give you it.
God.
And then they'd be like, we got to see the special man. And there was this like really old guy, and he was like, let him have it. It's just,
And then they hold a
that was New Orleans.
30% interest over your head until you pay it.
Yep. Criminal.
Yeah.
You know?
It doesn't seem good just from that. I'm glad the commercial was a good memory for you, though.
Maybe what we should do, and I'll be listen, I'll be open with you. Maybe we should have Brad bring a pizza
I love that.
here. And
Today?
Then home here. And then the three of us could have that, enjoy that together.
It sounds great.
He's next to a pizza place.
I'll like talking about it.
See if you can plant that bug.
Does it mean that we're going to live react to us eating pizza?
Yeah, that seems great. Now, I will say that usually my ideas aren't good. Usually the things that I get the most excited about are the things that flop the hardest.
Yeah, you remember when I ate dog food?
Yeah, remember how that only got about 1,000 views so far?
I'm a little bummed about it. Please go watch that video. I ate a lot of dog food. I got home and threw up. So
don't eat dog food.
Yeah.
But see, this is what I want to do. I'd want to eat the pizza.
Yeah.
But I want to film us eating the pizza. Then I want to react to that video of us eating the pizza. This is bad content.
that sounds so weird.
It's not good.
Yeah.
But that's where my head goes.
I mean, we can try it.
It's not going to do well.
But it'd be funny to film us eating pizza with Brad and see where the conversation goes.
Yeah.
Because who knows where he could take it.
He's not going to take it anywhere. But I can't take another flop. I can't do another thing for myself that I think's funny and have you.
I can't handle it.
I can't handle it.
Sometimes it'd be like that. We're going to have to start wearing latex every other episode, which we are fucking going to do apparently.
Hey,
At least
listen.
like once a month or maybe, maybe.
Listen, we're going to start reacting. Okay?
Yeah.
We're going to start watching all these videos.
Yeah.
Whoa! That's me.
And then that'll be the intro. It's like the first like 5 to 10 seconds of you going, I can't believe he did that. And then it gets to the,
Yeah. Well, listen, do you have any final thoughts about pizza?
No, I also do want one. The final thought should be name your preferred style, like New York, Detroit, Altoona, whatever, you know?
My preferred style probably be the Patreon pizza / Corn Corner, the Corn Corner. Now, my favorite pizza.
He fucked up the link. Patreon.com / the Corn Corner.
That's where you're going to find pizza. No, I'd probably say my favorite pizza was the like, comment, and subscribe on every video.
Subscribe on every video is very funny because like you turn it off and turn it back on every video. It's like
YouTube's like,
I don't know.
Anyway, my favorite pizza though, whenever I want pizza, when I crave pizza, I want like what New York style.
Yeah. And then do you fold it in half?
No.
Good.
I don't fold it in half. But I do also like other pizzas, like Detroit style. I really
Yes,
like.
I agree.
I also like Chicago, casserole style pizza.
I've never had one, but I like Detroit.
It is. I would say it's an experience that you should have.
Awesome.
I mean, it's
One day.
unlike anything in the world.
I'm never gonna go to Chicago, so we'll have to find a place here.
It's an
but
awesome place. We're gonna go for the corn one day. I promise.
I've been there a lot. I lived in Minnesota, so
But you just said you're never gonna go. You said you're
I
never
don't
gonna-
ever want to return to that region of the map.
We will, and we're gonna have the Giordano's or whatever. And it's like it's just like flaky. It's like a pie.
I'm sure I would like it, but I also
I
think of
fucking
New
love
York style, and I don't fold it because I feel like that's making it less food than it is.
Yeah.
I want it to be a lot of bites, not
Yeah.
half the bites. Idiots.
Well, on that note,
Give me pizza.
well, if you're shucked or you're creamed,
Or if you're supreme. Something.
just be nice corn. Corn should never be on a pizza.
Ew. Yeah.
Could you imagine?
That sounds weird.
Could you imagine that?
Could you tell me about the time you had that margarita pizza one more time?
One time I had a margarita pizza, and I did like it.
Just the one.
The thing about margarita pizza is that generally tomatoes aren't good, but they are good sometimes, and these were good. Speeds. All right.
All right, on set. Am I too tall? No, this is fine, right?
Scene 4, take one marker.
We'll tail slate it. It's fine. Yeah. We look equidistant, right?
I think we do.
This guy's too damn high. The microphone is too damn high.